Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Little Greenery. I'm Jen. If you want to pause this right now and go get you a cup of tea and join me, I would love for you to join my tea party. I'm going to tell you about the most powerful plant on the universe. So come on back. Pause it right here. Go get your tea. I'll be right here. I won't go anywhere. So today we're going to talk about nettle. Nettle is the most nutrient dense herb on our planet. And I will tell you a lot of things about nettle because really and truly, nettle does just about everything that you have issues on. So it's a very green, leafy, I don't know if you can see that, try to get it up a little bit closer. And the taste is very earthy. So it's not bitter, it's just kind of earthy. Let's talk about what it has in it per cup, okay? And any size cup. Even you can even ice it if you like it iced. It's getting warm here where I live, and it's very good over ice. Has high levels of chlorophyll, and I'm going to pause right here just to kind of go over what that even means. Good for your promotes healthy blood cells, boosts immune system. Helps with sleep issues, insomnia, fibromyalgia, fatigue, helps your kidneys fight off stones. It helps wounds. It helps you heal. Children have high levels of chlorophyll, but as we get older, we get less and less and less. Well, chlorophyll, if you fall and you scrape your skin, if you notice on a child, by the next day, they pretty much have a scab over where they skin their knee or skin their elbow or wherever. And as you get older, that's less and less and less. Well, nettle has chlorophyll in it, so it's very good for wound healing. Very good for burns as well. You would make a poultice with that and just put it over your skin. Very good for gout. For digestive issues, again. Real quick disclaimer, if you're on blood thinners or you're nursing, nettles is not for you, and I'm very sorry about that. But it will interfere with your blood thinners, so you would want to check with your doctor to see if you could use nettle before you do. And if you're nursing, it will dry up your milk, so I advise you not to. Some people say that it does promote milk. It increases the milk, but it's a very dry herb, so I tend to lean against that, and I use other herbs to increase the milk supply. So it has high levels of chlorophyll. Let's go on and see what else it has. It has histamine in it, serotonin, quercetin, potassium, calcium, magnesium, iron, and protein. It also has, that's not all. It has vitamins A, C, E, B1, B2, B3, and B5. So it has so much that 1 cup of nettles a day gives you just about all of the vitamins and minerals your body needs to be healthy. So in the presence of something that you're fighting and you don't know what to do, as an herbalist, we always say, do nettle. Try nettle first. It's a great herb. I like to use nettle for allergies. It does help with allergies, helps with eczema, helps with digestive issues, sleep issues. So nettle is just all around very good. Just gives you a good night's sleep. Just helps you, and during the day, it kind of gives you that little burst of energy. So it's not one that you would want to take at bedtime. But if you took it during the day, mid-morning, mid-afternoon, and you had a cup of nettle tea, it would just give your body that boost. Nicholas Culpeper is one of my favorite herbalists, physician, astrologers, and back in the early 1600s where he practiced, doctors were astrologers. They followed the sun and the moon on how to plant and when to harvest. He says that nettle is ruled by Mars, which is hot and dry. And the winter brings on cold and damp. And nettles comes in the spring to clear out the phlegm and the cold symptoms in the lungs and in the body. So, of course, he writes from the 1600s, and sometimes it's kind of hard to go through and maneuver what he's saying, but so it's very good for any kind of cold issues. Nettle would be great. It's also good. Stinging nettles in the wild will sting you. And when it's dried, though, it will not. So you don't have to worry. It's not going to sting your mouth or sting you all the way down or anything like that. But in the wild, when you go to pick it, it can sting you. And back in the day, and I think people might still do this if they have it on their farms or wherever, if you had arthritis, you could force a sting and get relief from your arthritis up to 12 hours. In the garden, let's just talk about that for a second. You're putting the most nutrient-dense herb on our planet in your garden. Nettles will give all of your fruits and vegetables all their nutrients and vitamins without depleting its own supply. And I know this to be true because I told this to a friend of mine who had a shriveled up berry bush in their yard and planted nettle 3 feet away from this plant that they just wanted to see if it would revive. And they produced 3 crops in 1 year, 1 summer. So it was pretty amazing. It literally did bring that plant back to life, that berry bush back to life. And that was pretty amazing. So it will grow very bushy and very big very quickly. So you do have to keep it cut down if you do put it in your garden. Try to kind of put it back a little bit because it will kind of take over. And if you do have to cut it back, don't forget it will sting you. So be sure and wear gardening gloves. So nettles is wonderful. And you can get this from any herb source. I prefer tea. I love tea, and I love tea parties, as you can tell. You're always invited into mine. And I use a tea ball and my dried herb. I put this in a cup of hot water and steep it for 3 minutes. Certainly, if you shop at Whole Foods, Natural Grocers, Sprouts, they have it in capsule form. Totally fine. It takes your body about an hour and a half to digest that capsule, but you do get, in the end result is the same. You will get the benefits. I hope you have enjoyed learning a little bit about nettle. I want to keep this short and sweet, but I'd love for you to come back to me. I am going to be here. This is going to be my home, and this is where the little greenery is going to reside. So I hope that you will like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell notification so that as I post new videos, it comes out. And I'm going to grow this and grow my base and just teach people about healthy healing. And I hope you'll come back and join me again. Don't forget to bring your cup of tea, because I love a good tea party. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great week.